It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I just texted my brother that you're either self-improving or you're self-destructing. Now, a lot of times throughout this life, we may get complacent. You know, we may get stuck in our ways. We may want to isolate and be on our lonely warrior arc. And we realize that in the midst of us going through things alone, striving for that independence, trying to figure out so-called life, we realize that we may burn bridges, that we may even cut corners, we may even go against our own convictions. How are we so disciplined with our journey and our path, yet we still go against our own convictions? Maybe it's because we haven't made our convictions oh so clear. Every step you take, every move you make, every turn you step, it's either going towards self-improvement or it's going towards self-destruction. It's either going to help you or it's going to hurt you. I know this may seem like common knowledge, but by the way that people tend to live their life, despite the motivating things they may say, despite the discipline they may show through their mouth, the actions that we often take often seem very contrary to the direction that we claim that we want to go. We claim that we want to live a more righteous lifestyle, but we can't stop having sex. We claim that we want to be a man of our word, yet we tell white lies. We tell lies. We tell big lies. We claim that we want to be more punctual, but we're not making attempts to wake up earlier. We're not trying to wake up during our first alarm. Every step you make is going towards self-improvement or self-destruction. I've self-destructed a lot of moments throughout my life, whether it was falling short in my lust, whether it was going against my word, whether it was me falling short in the midst of others due to the fear of the way of how I'll be perceived post-failure. These things held me back, hindered me, but I had to go through them. It was necessary, a necessary failure, necessary failures that I needed for me to grow. That's why I don't live life with any regrets, because I understand that everything that I went through had to make me who I am today, who I am tonight, who I am this early morning, talking into a camera, looking at my reflection through the screen behind my camera, right? In front of my camera, right? But you can't live life with those regrets, but at the same time, you do need fuel for you to pull from. You do need something that you can use to motivate you to where you will not feel the way you do. Whether it's the way you feel right now, the way you felt in your past, we need something to pull from. Oftentimes, we have to go into that memory bank, that reservoir of pain and suffering, and use that for our benefit. But at the same time, you have to learn how to grow and heal and not hold on to things that may be too heavy for you. So-called dead weight, right? I've been through a lot of pain throughout my life in regards to my relationships with people, my friendships, my brotherhood with men, my relationships with women. And at a point in my life, I used to use that pain and that suffering that I went through, the trauma, and I used to use that as power and fuel for me to get through some workouts, some runs, right? But I realized that by me doing that, by me claiming that I've gotten over things, but I'm still using that as a leverage, as a crutch for me to help me in my other times of future adversity, I realized that I wasn't truly getting over it. I was holding on to it, even though it was deep in my subconscious, certain things that I still felt offended by, but pulling that back out and using that as fuel for me to take one more step throughout my runs, for me to push through that set through my gym workouts. I was holding on to dead weight, and that is me going towards self-destruction. I lived that way a lot. My testimony is very grand. My testimonies could very much help someone else. If I can help one person through this video, hopefully, that can aid their self-improvement as it has mine, as it has done for me, But if you come across this video, understand that every step you make is very imperative to your future. There's a future version of yourself, Lord's will, that's either looking at his life, at her life with regret, wishing that they put the work in sooner now, or they're content, grateful that they put the work in now, soon. You know, tomorrow is not promised, so we have to make every moment count. Your future is the sum of all your emotions. You know, your future is the sum of all the mistakes and the regrets and the traumas and the tribulations and what you've overcome. All that together makes your future. So understand that everything, every step, every yes, every thank you, every door that you hold open plays a part towards your future as well as your present. Having a clear mind and a clear conscience in the present consistently, you don't think that's going to benefit your future. But how can you have a clear mind and a clear conscience if you're not doing what you know needs to be done, moving towards self-destruction? How else are you supposed to love yourself if you're not feeding yourself what you need? I say that as I'm very hungry. Ran out of my meal prep, starving right now. Matter of fact, just ran little under 5 miles straight, nonstop, on a whim. But we're still improving, day in and day out. Gotta take some steps back so you can take more steps forward. Working on, learning how to put our ego under subjection so we can propel forward without holding on to things that we used to hold on to. It's almost 1 a.m., probably 1 a.m. right now, and I texted my brother that we're either moving towards self-improvement or self-destruction. So what path are you going to choose? What path are you going to take?